Hello guys, so the other first version don't have volume, so there's a volume on this one now. So this is on the weekly time chart, alright. Like I said, Bitcoin always repeat. People's behavior always repeat. If somebody invested something and he make 20% in 1 month, the chances is going to withdraw. People behavior always repeat. Human behavior always repeat. So Bitcoin will always repeat its certain pattern. Alright. And then again, if Bitcoin should have a very long candle, it always retracts before moving forward, and it always corrects down, because the way people fear, people behavior is the same thing. If you go to the market, the way you respond to prices or something, that is how almost everybody respond. If you sell something, you will notice that people behavior are the same thing. All right, so let's see from here now. You can see this previous one. So this is like this red down, then you can see, but all these candle are small candle. But you can see when we had this big green candle that is up like this, let's see how many percent it moved from 11,000 to 17,000. Wow, that is almost 11,000 to 17,000. That's a lot, man. That is let me see from where it moved from 11,000 to 17,000. That is about $6,000 difference. That is $6,000. You can see after this big move, you can see from 17,000 it moved back down to 14,000, 15,000. So that's about like it moved back down to 14,000. That's about like 2,005 difference before it moved up again. You see, but you can see definitely the price came down to touch this yellow. It did not burn away. It has to come touch this yellow. It has to touch this yellow. That is just how it is. But you see, after even touch this yellow, it went back up. It came down to 11,000. Then it also went back to 16,000 again. But after it touched this yellow, he has to make correction. He has to make correction. Though he could have still continued and keep going up. It's possible he continued and keep going up. I think maybe the news that time was a bearish news. I think this was when China banned Bitcoin. So the price had to come down and before it starts to gain this thing again. So what we should be looking at for is the news surrounding crypto. All right, you can see even the price is moving back down, a little bit. Thank God I even sold that time. Okay. Well, you can see on this point, you can see here, it came back down here. So it moved from 24 to 22. So could this be this? Could this be this? Then we have this other one. Even if you look at here too, you can see after this one, then we had like 3 before we started consolidating. So I'm thinking this as that. After this one, yeah, you can see this is a C. This is where it touches and rests. Then this second one is another C it is forming. So this is one C, this is one C, this is one C, this is one C. So it's forming another C here. So this one is the starting of the C. So probably this up here will be where the C come down a little bit. So definitely we will come to touch this pink line somewhere around here. Just like you see what happened here. You see from here it moved here. But this one are short candles. These are big candles. When it makes big candle, it also makes big corrections. So we should be seeing something. You can see what happened here. When it was here like this, nobody thought, it's going to ever correct. Everybody think it's going to be going up. But I feel it is quite safe to have a little bit of correction right here. So again, it necessarily does not mean it has to start coming back down like it did on this point, because the sentiment for Bitcoin right now is good. But then again, you have to watch closely that bad news does not come out. If bad news comes out of Bitcoin, it might not be able to continue this thing, and it might be, I think I have to buy now because I sold this morning. Let me just buy a little bit of Bitcoin right now because I sold actually this morning. So I just bought some Bitcoin, and probably I'll buy some altcoins as this thing is going down, because also I'm accumulating some altcoins as well. Let me just leave this altcoin. I think it's going to come down more. So that's what I'm trying to say. So you can see we're having this switch retracement down somewhere here. So I should see the price come down somewhere here, which is 26,800. Let me put to buy at 26,800. 26,800. I said to buy there. 26,800. So on this 4 hours chart, so that's it. But I already bought at this point just in case it continues to go back up. Nobody knows. But then again, I'm looking at, okay, let's go to the 1 month chart. On the 1 month chart, you can see this is carelessly crazy. You can see the big one. So anytime you see this big move like this, you see this big correction that comes along with it, you see this one, this down correction here, you move from this to this, you can see this, you also move from here to here, then this big up movement, then you see the correction that came down. So you can see we're having something similar again. So we have this big move, now we're having this big move that is going up. We can have a big move come down again, correcting. It's just for the ways to drop the balls. Boom. Once US economy wants to start now, once businesses want to start, once election is over, people would want to take all this profit and go into business because they know that this is a volatile business. Once US election is over, tension is over, the economy is stable, people would want to take profit here and go start up a business and live a normal life. So you don't want to be the one that the money will be used to cover all these people's profit. So you want to take up your profit and exit carefully out of it. Then probably we have a consolidation here, probably the price come down somewhere here, then people will gain confidence again and come and buy it up and go up. But you don't want to make sure your money is the one that will use to consolidate their father lap. All right, I think you can see, like I told you, this pink line, it cannot just be going straight like this. When did you see it just going straight like this? No, it's always correct. You can see the same thing, it bend here and it's correct, and it touch it here. So you want to be careful, my brothers and sisters. All right, take care. I'll be shorting Bitcoin very close to end of the year, towards handing of the new president and starting of business in America.